Chipper Jones and Mike Piazza are baseball players, just so you know. Alright, well, they're retired now. Oh well. Okay, Chipper Jones and Mike Piazza. So, Mike Piazza had absolutely nothing to do with this problem, but I just wanted to put in an extra name. So, we have another pop fly problem. Once again, it goes up and comes back down. Now, the first question says, with what velocity does Mike Piazza catch the ball when it comes back down? All I'm asking you to remember is my lecture. When something goes up with a velocity and comes back down at that same height, it's going to be the same velocity but negative. So the first question is just going to be the same number but negative. Negative 20. That's it. That's all. Alright, how long did it take? We're talking, again, when we do a problem like this, we need to split it in half. So I'm going to say that the final velocity here. The velocity at the peak is always 0. When we look at just this trip here, okay? And I'm going to say V final. So V final is equal to 0. Anytime we do a falling problem, we start with negative 9.8 meters per second squared as the acceleration. We are given the initial velocity. Vi is equal to 20. Okay, and I'm asking for how long did it take? That's time. So t equals question mark. So we have time in our list of givens. We do not have xf. So Vf, the best equation to use is Vf equals Vi plus At. Plug and chug. And you are going to, I'll do a little bit of algebra here. We do have to subtract some stuff. So I'm going to subtract Vi from both sides. Alright, Vf minus Vi is equal to At. Divide both sides by A. And we get T is equal to Vf minus Vi over A. Now we plug and chug, and we will get that the time is equal to 2.04 seconds. And that's really ugly, but there you go. So we could, at this point, use the time we just calculated. Or we could treat this as a completely separate problem. So I'm not going to say we have time. You might have it, you might not, but we don't need it. The next question I'm asking is how far up. So now I'm asking for xf slash d equals question mark. Okay, now what problem do we have? Well, we have a Vf, we have an A, we have a Vi, we have a D or an xf. We don't have time. So the best equation to use is Vf squared is equal to Vi squared plus 2AD. Okay? Again, we have to do some algebra here. We're going to subtract Vi squared from both sides. Bring it over. Vf squared minus Vi squared is equal to 2AD. Divide both sides by 2A. Gone. And D is equal to that. Alright? Plug and chug. And you are going to get that it was 20.4 meters up. 20.4. There we go. Alright, the last part of this problem is that it's asking for the total time in the air. Well, you did calculate, so you do want to use what we had before. The total time in the air, or the peak time at the peak, I'm going to do it, P was 2.04 seconds. Well, if it takes 2.04 seconds to go to the top, alright, if it takes 2.04 seconds to go here, well then it's going to take another 2.04 seconds to go down there. So our total time is going to be 4.08 seconds. And there you go.